Knives will come out.
Ser Criston Cole's anger is brought to a devastating level in House of the Dragon Episode 5, which changes the position of his character for good. In this video, we are going to explain the ending of House of the Dragon Episode 5. Major spoilers alert. Please do remember to subscribe and like this video.
I hope to herald in.
If Rhaenyra succeeds in war,
In the 5th episode of House of the Dragon, Criston Cole's journey changes dramatically, with his remorse and rage leading to murder-suicidal thoughts and a heartbreaking betrayal when Criston and Rhaenyra sleep together at the end of House of the Dragon Episode 4. Their relationship undergoes a radical change. In Episode 3, Criston had just expressed his thanks to Rhaenyra for giving him a position in the Kingsguard. After breaking his Kingsguard oath, Criston tries to escape his remorse and jealousy by fleeing to Essos with Rhaenyra, but the princess refuses to do so since she must fulfill her responsibilities to the realm. Egon's prophecy. Rhaenyra tries to keep Criston by taking him as her paramour, despite the fact that she is unable to wed him because she and Laenor have an agreement that allows them to dine. However, Criston interprets Rhaenyra's suggestion as just calling him a whore, implying that doing so would not at all absolve him of his guilt for having slept with her in the first place in House of the Dragon Episode 5. As Rhaenyra gets ready for her wedding, Criston loses faith in her and finds an unexpected confidante in Queen Alis and Hightower. Having admitted his crimes to her, Alicent reveals she's not going to expose Criston for forsaking his vows, though House of the Dragon Episode 5's ending proves this isn't. Criston Cole kills the groom's paramour Joffrey Lonmouth at Rhaenyra and Laenor's wedding, intensifying the tension that had already begun to grow. It is not made clear what Joffrey said to Criston to cause him to respond in this way, although it is implied that he kept bringing up Criston's relationship with Rhaenyra after that. Criston goes to the Godswood, takes off his white cloak, draws his dagger, and is about to plunge the blade into his own heart when Alicent Hightower stops him. Criston discovers the Queen to be his rescuer after killing a man and nearly killing himself, positioning them as Rhaenyra's main adversaries in the upcoming War of the House of the Dragon. Why Ser Criston Cole killed Joffrey Lonmouth. Although Criston is typically of even temperament, dealing with the aftermath of his affair with Rhaenyra brought out a level of emotion that had yet to be depicted in House of the Dragon. It was clear when Joffrey came up to Criston and mentioned that he knew that he was sleeping with Rhaenyra that Criston couldn't bear to have it mentioned anymore. Not only did Criston think of himself, but others in the realm did too. The memory of sleeping with Rhaenyra was now a reminder of breaking his sacred vows, so having Joffrey throw it in his face made him the easiest target for Criston's anger. When Joffrey brought up the affair with Criston, it was also indicated that Rhaenyra had told Lena about their night together, even though she did not, which could have given Criston hope that other people would learn the truth as well. Although killing Joffrey was actually a more immediate means for Ser Criston Cole to avoid being reminded of the affair, he probably also saw it as a way to prevent the affair from coming to light instead of concentrating on killing Joffrey specifically at that point. Criston was turning his resentment and humiliation toward himself, given that others are already aware of Criston breaching his vows to the Kingsguard. He likely didn't think killing a man in House of the Dragon Episode 5's wedding would make his punishment any worse. Why Criston was going to take his own life after killing Joffrey. Criston retreats to the Godswood, where he prepares to take his own life. The symbolism of why he's doing this is clear as he sets down his white cloak before going to his knees. Criston becoming a member of the Kingsguard was seen as the most important thing he had ever done in his life, and was the highest station anyone in his family had ever achieved. Criston quickly soiled his white cloak by sleeping with Rhaenyra in House of the Dragon Episode 4. And killing an innocent man in Episode 5, so he felt that he no longer deserved to wear the cloak, not to mention live knowing he lost it. While Alicent wasn't going to expose his sins and have him tortured, Criston couldn't live every day plagued by the guilt of forsaking his vows. What Criston and Alicent teaming up really means, considering Alicent chose not to punish Criston for breaking his vows and later stopped him from taking his own life. The latter House of the Dragon character undoubtedly now sees her as his savior, since he already feels betrayed by Rhaenyra for refusing to run away with him. Criston has certainly found a new ruler to whom he'll be utterly devoted. Perhaps not in a simple manner, but Criston is now set to be Alicent's sworn protector as they share a common goal against Rhaenyra's reign, both feel used by Rhaenyra and understand that she could have them killed in an instant. Should she ascend the Iron Throne, Alicent because her children stand in the way of Rhaenyra's claim, and Criston because he broke his vows of chastity. After Otto advised Alicent to ensure that Aegon becomes Viserys' heir. And House of the Dragon Episode 5. Criston is certain to help her achieve this goal more than any other House of the Dragon team-up. So far, Alicent and Criston present the most danger to Aegon's prophecy, and seeing Rhaenyra Targaryen become Queen of Westeros. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe.